For a bobia aqua shonko so at the aba Ghana politics avenue. So you best show bibia say I pay and over Jumadi Kesi so I'll be like you over subscribe to the channel. The sunny by political trending news be a coach recover my baby on Ghana politics avenue. So and I just penny say a phone for ya de baba ababa some and you political highway no so no a same bebre any aswakote in some businesses see no Minister of Parliament, Minority Minister of Parliament. You know him no. Sani you follow politics no. You know say Afenyo Markins. And as I see no Captain Smart cover by Captain Smart oka no waka. Captain Smart owns Ruby be about journalism ono the oka no waka. Osawo evidence no. Waba ababe pansem waba be otre mu say Afenyo Markins the Galamsey esika any ra politics mu aside that must had the Galamsey sikana and a Minister of Parliament or catcher or Kasach mu bim say Minister of Parliament or to Ayonko Sisiano wetimi edia kunya da post no na say ye ka say e be wie Galamsey ase na enye asanke to akra ye wo kwan twa papa cause omo mugu Parliament ho nyina no is involved in Galamsey Mahama so e wo kwan twa cause Nioma was all any evidence Captain Smart cover by see or war was Akuffo no and ya asem keto akrobusu for me Jobi Biram Remo so yenko ni nkotie nanum to nsema okafa
me no be no support state of emergency
good until the young say alternatives na ban dia gu akwan mu no e be faili ana say em faili say am faili dia fine the failure then nya betumi atena ha ka say yen call for state of emergency
me das
yeah, Captain.
Innocent.
I mention what here for. Na menka say. Na bia menka say if you go to a failed state, or maya a failure, obi ani ho ye hero. And ye nyina ya failure ho. And over the years, and I think that is the kind of state you move that around the power. From TVA to TVB, better professor this choka kwasi abrofo na dase for okani nyina bo ma results na yete ho ene ye nyina ya fail. And the question is the way forward no there be na yes ye betimi make sure say asoman no ye betimi reclaim your old self. Na ya be the shining star of Africa. Ye na ye torch bearer. Ye lead the way for other African countries to learn from us. That particular accolade in this kind of way no. Ya twatchene and ya Ghana be or manya sabi identity cry na ye ni bibiem. There is no dignity ye nemu and the whole governance architecture na be ye ade amam for the pesika. Enti na wo hia akro na mabonte a the dream ni so ba be ye politician or be do politics no be pesika. The sense of nationalism, patriotism, why and phobia ho. So wo ya ade good kra na nobody even see it. So ade a amanfo ya fa to am say it's a good cause. Let us support it. Nra me try to Facebook say wo ya akra na wo any nationalism sympathies you should know say you will be nurturing that particular thing alone because nobody will care and nobody will come your way and anu na mu ene ye da be do abi a be do Galamsey is a major challenge aye nyina ye nim say obi obaka say Galamsey enye challenge na bi ni ba bia wo free back because over the years no me say a cancer IT deep into the fabrics of our society, a destroyer to the extent and the health implication, the consequences are so overwhelming and they can be and leading to the elections. Because the first time I hear about Akroma economy, I the leading conversation year 2024. It was Galamsey because of the ravaging and the devastating impact na air so the expectation is that things will be done differently. Sabe beti me address it. That be a Oko Galamsey anya hia for ne tu Galamsey o nipo mu tu Galamsey kroma eye ahemfo eye politicians and asofo mpanimfo and other business people
ahemfo dey say wa ba ahemfo kan say wa ye ketekete do wo tu Galamsey ni ya ahemfo MPs ministers former MPs former ministers MMDCs former and current
and Captain this is the reality and that my travel videos are cultural say we o man there is one thing you cannot afford to do be say we are weak and now say we show mercy so whenever it will be ultimately no sense any weakness around the state you are done because man will always collect to the destructive best because naturally we are all greedy. So we will do what we do best to make money. So it is the duty of the state to make sure say Galamsey be a high risk venture that nobody will even contemplate say let me go into this venture because you know the fate that awaits you. Now, no, Yatiana China and the former agric minister has been sentenced to death. And what now say you don't call agric minister or China. One another before Krasia too for Sakwaku, Umiana Yakokunu no. And to Obagin whom but besides Akroma yet punitive consequences by the war higher the sanction will be.
Human right.
No, it's not about human right. Those sanctions are not there. So there is enough motivation for people to do some of these things. And there are people who feel that, for instance, not me no professor from Pombating report. Go and look at the names in it. High profile individuals. Akasefo have been to parliament. If these people have been left off the hook, nobody is prosecuting them. And obviously, this in don't do things that now. From Professor from Pombating report, ya fananka ya prosecuting the panel who say as soon as you go jail for 5 years, we go jail for 10 years. Then you put seriousness in this whole thing. Sure. You understand? But because nobody is being punished, I am normal. Me wabai we Miss Margins. Me tetakwa baby, Miss Masasi the NPP for your pomo mo from me kwa jail to because Miss Mabai na aba. What are seven bekan? So I think that the approach, and because of anything is because we don't punish. And people think, oh, a free day, when I do it, I'll get away with it. And that is why I am calling, say, the punitive sanctions must be so overwhelming to the extent that I bet me scare people. For instance, there is no single land that Ghana hire any ownership. Baby. Now, says a wusi dying. 3 days after, I'm for catch us a Milan. So it means every single land to Galamsey is owned by somebody.
That's right.
So Okona assassino. Yeah, the Galamsey a owner. So even if you trace and look for the owner.
Exactly.
So you punish the person and confiscate the land. The land automatically becomes a state land. You lose ownership. These are some of the radical measures that you need to employ just to ensure that enter all your henna. Now, or the more be some find illegal mining. A free in sa yaje ya prosecutor so I know the day or the more be obedient whom you know a man for crab for mudum akwa say obi na masa so then you shift responsibility to the chiefs and the owners of the land. You understand? And these are some of the measures I say now fei omo hide behind mabai na aba and a power from above, power from above, order from above, those kind of nonsense, I think there must be that a blunt statement out there. Say you don't go anywhere. It's we a police, be banner says or the power from order from above. The first thing you do is you slap the person. Because near man na edi aye and power is order from above. A man for the gunguro mudi sanse muno. There was a time now no not metisi obi se na presidency forest our western region. Abronya na no presidency forest and a gum and a year two president so ni nko police ni nko ye two go the abraban. And these are near my we can prosecute these people and make sure say you scare people because I have come to the realization say nipa da sani ya very nyame body nyina de ni hu wo me nipa. And then who so black people yeah dangerous thing whenever you allow us trust me obakwana papa panyini in the bed. I'm telling you. So always you need to create a very radical measures. Many people who say, these are the sanctions. But why yes I no create that free room now? Why NPP? Say madwen say me Galamsey be manya sika na say me ye na sad no the day obi anya me hwe I don't know what do you have to do unya sika na for Akuffo political party and now media for start bribing them on be can be amount the issue will die. You understand? So me this whole talk no is good. Yes, in the spirit of that governance and dialogue is good to engage, listen to people, and you put them to good use in as a forum. And Rabi Hunimos, they are doing operations in as a forum. Yes, government, we can't sit here and say government and they have demonstrated willingness and commitment. Say indeed they will do certain things namos other way some confiscation but who land minister all over he's on the in the bush or also here the obey but me dey say the year as a resource be free more bar. We need to rise to the occasion and begin to punish people. Captain Smart to Galamsey. Kurana was more no. Yet you are a foul. I prosecute too. I can't tell a man for say Captain Smart no to Galamsey. Oh, you're quite you're jailed 5 years.
Mintu Galamsey.
Enti me wone so to bia. Enti wone
Galamsey.
Enti
to be that.
So we yes anema we ya captain. And na beti ya ya scare. Na ya make sure say these are red lines and I said no go area.
Example now make it
yes.
I want to be here.
Exactly. So for instance, look at Wuntumi. This is a gentleman on the forest and wafawo and I was chama mam for but so me so no the pen paper na mo so my percentage gold no me say these are clear evidence and Professor Frimpong what he made it quite clear in his report. You say report we challenge ye. So the question is say you see a fight Galamsey a fight ben a chance I will punish nipa. Why are those reports sitting there? Attorney General said but Wuntumi is not the only person.
Oh, yes.
I know you're involved in Galamsey. There are several people out there. Ebinum to parliament and among for the Galamsey sika to parliament. So there is enough motivation. Kromano, kwambia for so when you sika ni we are, you can buy everybody. You can buy judges, you can buy police, you can buy politicians, and we have made the system we are monetizing to the extent that we need sika as I also name for so. And people who get money, we worship them. It doesn't matter what they did to get that particular money. So I think President has shown commitment. So by me, I think you see, Adebako so it's all rises to the occasion, become very radical because I wouldn't black people. They are one trauma so we're near there. So they will capitalize on weakness and some of these things, and they will click to their destructive best. So the best approach to fighting this Galamsey is to start this nationwide prosecution. And again, the Attorney General Department may be overwhelmed. My question is, if we really want to get serious in this country, let us decentralize that particular office and get regional offices, staff it with people, so that prosecution can start everywhere. You don't need to be one Attorney General sitting in Accra. Our case is 1,000, and that's for goodness. So let us decentralize. So
original.
How effective are they? How effective are because every single document comes here. You understand? And it will take years and time to do so. Say by 4 years, we didn't prosecute even 10 cases, because you need to study the docket. The bottom line is prosecution, just to send a loud message out there. And I think there is sometimes the hypocrisy and those kind of stuff enough. I saw for na sorry eto aye yi wure kwagina wuram say ye bomb paye to Galamsey na wo mo dama ye fence captain by four to Galamsey by four to Galamsey to Galamsey da nipa da sani ne to Galamsey so empire aspect na dey free fan what I said at the time we were supposed to look people in the face and tell them to stop the nonsense, but we didn't. We were singing hallelujah in the bush. He said I don't ever stop Galamsey. Here we are. Was it not the same people and I know sound like what I Jubilee House that I see can. So what has then answer. So I think the best person to fight this is the president. The best approach for me, I'll bet me here, is to be radical, very ruthless in this approach, because it's one thing away Obia support you. So what will prosecute people on Galamsey? You enjoy tacit approval of every single Ghanaian, because when we look around, me, I've been at the hospital and I know how this thing is destroying people. Captain, me say Oko hospital no who about for more kidney diseases, liver diseases in that form. We best show pregnancy they no more can say you find metals in that for and no crowd a side show. Me say go there and look at even breast cancer then as for one day I'll go to Kolebu. Oko surgical unit no two ura how na kokko ha there e ma omuguo a say be obi e twa enough back just a scene here very nasty omo can see who say a video, but one day when you go there what we won't mean did that. These are the realities, you understand? So I think that I don't admire that particular energy to go after people. Man, some of these fights, you need this in the NPP. The approach must be very uniform, very radical. Now you go after who? And the way we are politicizing it, I'm not him for no mutu one from one deal. Minimum suffer more concession. You for Galamsey. And what are we talking about? So let us target these big people, the business people who are sponsoring people to aid and abet in some of these crimes. If we target them, Rolling Stam, yes, I say chase your man from Bush. How many years in the 89 and as a for in there? Where are we going as a country? That's why I'm telling you, bro, focus, I brought for TV zone of Panigano over about 30 years in the nothing has changed. And so it means we have all failed. That is why I believe, sir, we need to adopt different measures. This is a government that is ready to listen to Ghanaians, to engage and take action. So the question is, let us take it to a different level. Now you're making sure, reports be available, must be prosecuted. Whoever has been mentioned, whoever has been cited, tracing who the real owner. They have owners who. The very people who own these things, are sitting in churches preaching Sundays to church members. Some are big men running businesses. Some are in parliament. The people who own this, Mr. Asofom Penim for one, I talk to Galamsey. You know them, I know them. So why are we not going after this thing and playing ostrich as if say Nippon Mutu Galamsey free China and Omobabe too, and even the Chinese who are coming. If I want to do Omoba.
Yeah.
Now I was shocked. You so-called Western region, everywhere be Chinatown.
The China City.
China City. China for to be Akroma kwashe forest medal. Na omo oil you say omo store you say fuel for over about something thousand tankers omo fuel station nyina ho mo de Galamsey na ye tia na ye hu ye. We need to get serious, you understand? So
omo kwache omo no omo he.
And I'm making sure that even in prosecuting some of these things, you don't even do it quietly, because you see the whole essence of way a deterrence. In the fight against way, deterrence is key. So you need to make people see what is happening every step of the way. Some of you Lucius in China, some in China say, "Hey, I go to Galamsey, when you're there, what I say." But sometimes people come out with weird. We got to a time I say, "Yeah, China to Galamsey in the port somebody call you Chrome." Look at this madness. You understand? So, Captain, I'm sure, sir, we shouldn't give up, because if you give up, we are not only failing ourselves, but we are failing the generation yet to come. Besides, we cannot sit here and prioritize individual greed over their collective welfare as people and the land as ubiquity to the generation yet to come. Let us be together in this particular fight and make sure, sir, we go all out. Because my culture says Galamsey should be seen as a criminal enterprise, and whoever that is seen should be designated as a criminal. And dealing with criminals, you have to be very ruthless. You don't have to go easy on them. But 40 years to come, we will still be here, and the greedy people will get greedier, and those of us are almost sensitive, so will get worse. The last time, water stability level as of January, NDC taking over. It's supposed normal level supposed to be 0 to 500. But January near now over best 6,000 to 12,000. And a Ghana water company catcher say, "Omo pump no kwani ntimi pumping so no." What I say, it tells you the kind of danger we are in as people. So when the call comes like this, it tells you how concerned every Ghanaian is. And I like say government are you ready to listen to people to engage. But my advice to President Mahama is say, he has to be very radical, very ruthless, and go all out. It doesn't matter who is in. Just be ruthless and go after everybody.
Ralph. Omumi numponi na o.
Asam na Ivan akaninia, but metonia no. My dia meti Ivan you see Captain ene Ghana fo eti ni anim say Ghana fo ye nya atwomdodo. Your level of hypocrisy wo krom yarm no. Fellow Ghanaians, Captain, in the less than 9 months, Nipa bimwatina siyehu the deterioration level of Galamsey and the effect what Nipa ni Ghana hanaso. Now you see, me, I'm one person. I was never part of the people who are advocating for state of emergency. I was campaigning for leadership to rise up and use the constitution, the laws, the powers to exercise and lead the people. Now, Akuffo, one of the president I still love and I will continue to love, with one statement he made. Now, let's be citizens. Citizens are not spectators. Citizens are not subjects. Indeed, we need to be citizens. Captain, yet CSCC will be Korea Pontia and then so we are arresting the person on the basis of criminality and ameboa san na nipa bi so a ono akwa say asase ana wako say nsuo no ono so watu oman na mra, which is a criminal offense as well. Adenti na saa nipa ne de yen se dan set committee yen ko hu obi yen ko sia unipa yen ko tenase. See, ye di agro wo man mu yanom, and sometimes I feel the pain within. Galamsey nipa dodo sen ene yen tina o Galamsey nkum. Apart from enkola enya issues out of the effect of Galamsey directly no. Galamsey menkai ne busuafo yawo, menkai na nyonkofo yawo. The same Galamsey ya de ku Major Mahama. The same Galamsey enreti nipa 8 ewu. Helicopter na kobo ompo dey say betumi atofo from, because the modern type of that Z9 no less than $10 million. It's betumi atofo from, but one life is worthless. Ya three nipa 8. Oh no, John Dramani Mahama ye president in there. Ni chocho mchopa
hano me Ghana politics avenue so mo so mfuguru aha ene de politics ibensa mpansa mu dwedwe mu ebeso mo ko dwaso no sesi ano de ekofa bae no na waso ate no eye Captain Smart uguso a wo hwedwumade we no e ma ora mfi so be like obe subscribe to the channel no sane e be ya political trending news bi a ko twi ko be ma bia no wonsa ebitumi akabi eye yewura efenyo markets and Captain Smart e de no ho news aba betudre ye do bi bias